Speaking of hypocrites, let's talk about this character, this fucking moron and hypocrite, Dinesh D'Souza. You know that guy? Well, this is one of those Republicans, social conservative, anti-gay activist that goes around the country and basically says that anybody that doesn't believe like him, you're immoral, you are against God, you are against traditional values, all that bullshit. Well, guess what happened? This guy, turns out that he was basically fucking some chick while he's married. And so it looks like he's losing his job at whatever college he was. He was the president of a college. And it appears that he was at a hotel room with a woman that wasn't his wife. So he might be a little conservative, but not with, with the pussy. Very liberal in that area. But then he goes around and writes books and articles and all this bullshit to tell people, oh yeah, believe what I believe in, because I am Mr. Morality. I am Mr. Traditional Values. Bullshit.
On the social issues, and I'm thinking here of abortion. I'm thinking here of gay marriage.
And this is the what's it? The 40 Days to Save America, which is Rick Scarborough's little circus with other social conservatives, airheads, pinheads, morons, douchebags that will go on the show and say, oh, we need to stop the gays from taking over America. So he's on this show and 40 Days to Save America. Mr. Traditional Values, and then he's banging some other chick. Look, there's nothing wrong with banging a chick. Well, maybe if you cheat on your wife, that might not be good. That might not be wise. I mean, you go through a divorce, and you will get to pay for that kind of shit. It's fine. Go ahead, fuck some pussy. Pound it. I don't give a shit. But then you're going out there criticizing gays because we have sex as well? What the fuck? That's so fucking beyond hypocritical. That's fucking fraud. They go out there selling books and selling himself to the media and to the people, going on Fox News all the time, all this shit. Fucking tired of it. But no, he goes on 40 Days to Save America because, yes, Dinesh D'Souza is gonna save America. Fucking douchebag.
Why is Obama, on the social issues, and I'm thinking here of abortion, I'm thinking here of gay marriage, why is Obama so aggressive in attacking the traditional values agenda? I think the reason for it is because when Obama...
Well, traditional values agenda, what is it? Banging another broad? In a hotel room? It's fine if that's your traditional value, but it isn't, right? I mean, that's what you're selling, is that you're very straight, not only as a heterosexual, but in everything, Traditional values, one woman, one man only, that's it. I mean, you gotta think now how many other chicks is banging on the side, I mean, he's like one of those guys. He gets a little bit of money. He's from India. I don't know what, India or Pakistan, somewhere there. And yeah, he's probably going to go back to India and work as a customer service agent for Microsoft. Hello, my name is Dennis. Can I get your customer ID, please? But this is the kind of guy, and it's also very... it happens a lot in my community, in Mexicans, that you get a little bit of money, you get a little bit of fame. I mean, he's not totally famous. It's not like you go down the street and you ask somebody, hey, do you know what Dinesh D'Souza said? No, nobody gives a shit about fucking Dinesh D'Souza. Unless if you're that broad that fucked him in the hotel room. But nobody gives a shit about this guy. Nobody. I mean, a few people, like if you're in the block sphere, if you're in politics, then yeah, you might you might hear about this guy, and he might sell some couple of books. He might sell some couple of speeches. Maybe he goes out around speaking. I don't know if he does that. Oh, and he's president of an evangelical college. And it looks like he resigned from that. So he's making good money. And this is what happens when these kinds of guys get a bunch of money. Not a bunch, but like a nice chunk of money, a nice good career, and a little bit of fame. It goes to their heads, their little heads. They start to get, I want more, right? And they don't give a shit about what they say. And they're fucking hypocrites. I mean, I met these kinds of Republicans. I don't know what they are. I don't know what the fuck they are. Republicans, conservatives, social conservatives, right-wingers, religious right. What do they call themselves? What are they? What are these stupid Muppets anyway? They're just horny guys who want to fuck each other and fuck chicks all the time. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're being responsible. But you get a little bit of power, a little bit of fame, a little bit of money, then you go on a binge. You fuck a pussy here, you fuck a pussy over there, you try to scam somebody, you try to get a good deal on this new Maserati that you want to buy, and it all gets to your head, and then you stop thinking rationally, and then you just become a douchebag, and then everybody hates you in the end. I mean, that's what really happens. And in my community, it always happens. You have the Mexican guy who has the car, who has the house, who has the sexy wife with the big boobs and the big ass, has a good career, and everybody wants that. So everybody's jealous. And not only that, but he's shoving it in everybody's throats and everybody's face. And then that doesn't cut it for him. He wants more. So then he gets a nicer, prettier, sexier broad and fucks the brains out of her. Then he wants 2. He wants 3. Until it's nonstop. Until they finally break bottom. Not break a bottom, but break bottom. Oh, traditional values. Is that what he was selling? I thought he was selling internet access on Net Zero. Hello, my name is Dinesh. I am your Net Zero representative. Please give me your ID number.
On the social issues, and I'm thinking here of abortion, I'm thinking here of gay marriage. Why is Obama so aggressive in attacking the traditional values agenda? I think the reason for it is because when Obama thinks about colonialism, about the British and the French who went abroad to conquer other countries, or earlier the Spanish and the Portuguese. I come from a part of India that was a Portuguese colony.
Is this supposed to be a show or something? What is this? It's a conference call. Yeah, but at least you want some peace and quiet. I mean, if this is broadcast live to your 500 listeners, or how many listeners you have, sounds pretty unprofessional. I mean, look, I'm low budget as well, but at least I try to sound a little bit professional here. Not like fucking Mr. Rick Scarborough, 40 Days to Save America. Oh, look, we have 40 Days to Save America. And we're going to have a conference call to save it. What a fucking moron. And then he's fucking... This is supposed to be a radio show, supposedly. A conference call, radio show, whatever. And they couldn't mute the fucking phones? Where are they? In the fucking... Where are these fuckers? At the Social Security office? What the fuck? Oh yeah, this is Rick Scarborough. We're here to save America from total destruction. Please excuse all the background noise and the office noise and the phone ringing. It is a very important conference call with Dinesh D'Souza, who works at Microsoft. customer service representative number 1143, who's talking about traditional values of America and how to stick your penis in another woman's vagina. That is going to save America from those evil homosexuals. They have all this noise in the background. What the fuck? Oh, there's excuse me while I'm printing my a new report. Printing my new post for the Washington Examiner. For the National Patriot. Ah, oh, fucking douchebags.
At one time. But I think for Obama, colonialism is identified not just with the soldiers, but also with the missionaries. Remember, it's the missionaries who went alongside the conquerors, the conquistadors, came to the Americas and, for example, worked on converting the Indians. And later missionaries went to China and India and Japan. So I think...
what the fuck does this have to do with anything? I mean, look, yeah, I mean, your allies who brought over the Austrian form of economics, conservatism, even liberalism to some extent, brought over by the Europeans and the colonialists. They also brought it to your country of origin, Dinesh, which was India. And I think they went over there and did a lot of really bad things. And they came over to America. Not only did they give us diseases, a lot of other bad things. They rape the indigenous women and took the gold from the Aztecs and a lot of things. And they gave us conservatism because back then our Native Americans and the indigenous of America, they were not anti-gay. I mean, they celebrated the two-spirit people, which were gay people, by the way. That's how they viewed it. But then came over the, and they survived for thousands of years. The indigenous of America. I mean, there were many cultures that were more cohesive, more well put together, if you know what I mean. That they didn't need the invasion from the Europeans, but it happened. And I'm not saying it wasn't all bad. I mean, yeah, there were some few good things that came along, but the bad things, I don't know what he means by that.
And later missionaries went to China and India and Japan. So I think this is the problem. Obama doesn't like traditional Christianity because he identifies it with colonialism. And
no, well, I don't like traditional Christianity because it's stupid. How about that?
And Obama's own Christianity is more of a, I would call it a third world liberation theology, a very different kind of Jeremiah Wright type philosophy, summarized in the idea that America is the rogue nation in the world.
You get this guy? You get this fucking asshole? And I'm here to defend Obama. I don't really care about that. But to say that Christians who are liberal or don't have a hardline, let's say, dogmatic Vatican viewpoint, they're the bad guys. No, come on, Dinesh. Fuck you. Go back and go fuck your mistress. Yeah, go back and fuck your mistress. Instead of writing fucking books, trying to lecture people and wag your finger in our faces, shut the fuck up and go bang your broad. Go bang your bitch and be happy about it. Fucking dumbass. Dinesh D'Souza, here's an article, by the way. Dinesh D'Souza, the conservative pseudo-intellectual. Well, first you have to be intellectual to be pseudo. He's not pseudo, he's not intellectual. He's just shit. I mean, that's what he is. He's a fucking fraud. Who has been on the religious right media circuit pushing his anti-Obama documentary. Oh yeah, he did that, huh? It's funny that we can attack Obama's dad, which we could. I don't care. Go ahead and do that. But why can't we, or Obama's granddad, yeah, and father, why can't we attack Mitt Romney's father as well? And his grandfather. Oh yeah, the polygamist. His father was raised in a polygamist colony in in Chihuahua, and Pancho Villa came down and beat his ass. Well, not really, but he basically chased him away. And that was good on Pancho Villa. Why would you want the fucking Romneys in your country? Why would you want Mormons there? Doesn't make any sense. As he is apparently seeing another woman who is not his wife. The Evangelical World magazine reports that D'Souza has been introducing his fellow right-wing activist, a young woman, Denise... Really? Denise Odie Joseph II, as his fiancée. Denise and Dinesh. As his fiancée, even sharing a room with her while at a conference with Alex McFarland, who interviewed D'Souza when he guest hosted the Janet Manfred show, also with a bunch of noise in the background and phone calls and fax machines and all that. I mean, these conservatives don't know how to put on a show. He told World editor Warren Goldsmith that he had filed for divorce from his wife, Dixie. Isn't that against traditional values? It's one man, one woman for life, dude. Get with it. But according to court records, he only filed the day Smith spoke to him, and under California law, that starts the clock on a 6-month waiting period for divorce. Oh, so after he went on the show, then he filed for a divorce. It was like, oh shit, I forgot to do that. No, of course not. You wanted it both ways. D'Souza styles himself as a fierce defender of marriage against gays and lesbians. Oh yeah. That's how you defend the institution of marriage, not banging another chick or cheating on your wife. That's not really a big deal, right? When you actually divorce and break up your marriage, that's not a big deal. That's not against the institution of marriage. The gays are the real threat. Boy, I mean, you social conservatives are so pathetic. You're so predictable and you're so miserable at the same time. So fucking pathetic. You know, it's just so pathetic. It is. I don't know what to do. Laugh at the guy, laugh with the guy. Maybe he's laughing about this. Maybe he is. I don't know, but he's losing money anyway because nobody's going to buy his book. I mean, who's going to buy his book? Liberals won't buy his book. Other people won't buy his book. Conservatives are like, oh, now he cheated on his wife and was sleeping with another woman. He was banging that chick. So they're not gonna buy. They're not gonna buy his book. In a post on a conservative blog, who's this? Oh, sorry. D'Souza styles himself as fierce defender of marriage against gays and lesbians, and it appears that Odie Joseph, the chick he's banging, also has strong views on marriage, cohabitation, and divorce, and then they're fucking... they're fucking each other. In a post on a conservative blog, she rails against feminists and Rhino Man for ruining marriage and traditional morality. And what about your fucking boyfriend there, bitch? What a stupid cunt. Boyfriend's ditching the wife for her, and she's like, oh, but the gays are ruining traditional marriage. Holy... well, there you go. I'm not even gonna read this further. It's just so pathetic. And it appears that he also resigned. Oh, here it is. D'Souza has resigned as president of the King's College, the evangelical school he has led since 2010. It was not immediately clear whether the board's decision was driven by the allegations of the affair or by the dissatisfaction with D'Souza's leadership. Well, of course, his head was his head was somewhere else. His head was thinking about pussy. That's why he couldn't be a good leader, a good president. At the meeting Thursday, Chairman of the Board of Trustees Andy Mills did not discuss the board's conversation about D'Souza or give reasons for his departure. Representatives for the college did not respond to requests for comment. According to several sources at the college, members of the King's faculty and board alike had grown hostile to D'Souza's presidency over what they saw as a failure to earn his reported $1 million salary. See, I'm telling you, these fuckers think they're high rollers and that they're fucking big bosses. They can do whatever they want. They can break all the fucking rules. You know, they think that not only can they win at a casino, they fucking own the casino. And these are the types of people that will cheat on you, that will steal from you, that will do anything possible to get ahead from you, because it's all competition for them. And I know these kinds of guys. They want to get the best girls, the best job, the best money, the best cars. It's ridiculous. And he wanted a cushy job at this college, getting $1 million a year? The fuck was he doing there? What kind of college is this? Clown college? $1 million salary. D'Souza has spent much of the past few months promoting his documentary 2016 Obama's America, and his high profile in the media was seen as rarely benefiting the college. Yeah, I mean, who wants to go to a fucking college run by Dinesh D'Souza? And see for a clown. It may even have been seen as a detriment. According to a former staffer familiar with the college's public relations, King's employees have been explicitly tasked with disentangling D'Souza's extracurricular activities from the college's reputation. In other words, they have to fight off the reputation that this stupid little fuck has been giving them. And I don't blame him. I mean, look at this stupid little twat. I mean, look at him. He's a very self-centered, selfish, inconsiderate douchebag. What else can we say about this guy? Nothing else. He's a fraud and a huckster. I mean, that's what he is. A lot of people are like that in that kind of realm. Jerry Falwell was like that. Sean Hannity, Glenn Beck, all these stupid douchebags. And people actually pay money to see these fuckers. They actually pay money to read their damn book. You're a fucking lunatic if you do that. Read a damn book written by this stupid punk. What the hell you want to do that for and waste your time? I'd rather read Playboy. I'd rather read something else. Dumbass.